balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 59 is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Mac Williamson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping in, Ortiz Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Popped high in the air. Pujols is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken for a strike.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. He's safe. The 3-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now. Ready once again, Albert Pujols. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. So this won't get by the shortstop as he. Ready for another chance. Madison Bumgarner. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Penn. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kozar backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Buster Posey. He went down on strikes last time up. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Hit well on the ground to first. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out. Back here in San Francisco, the Angels are out on top in this. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready now for L.A. Luis Valbuena. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Softly hit toward the hole. To his left, Panic on to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Riding in once again, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and as it turns. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Andrew McCutchen is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 2-1 the count. And the 2-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. And now for the Angels. So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a walk in his last trip. To 2-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His career numbers against Melanson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up, strike. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Next to bat for the Giants, Mac Williamson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he'll get in there safely. So in now for San Francisco, Yorkis Hernandez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mark Melanson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Williamson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kinsler onto the grass. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So coming to the plate, Justin Upton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Hunter Strickland is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Albert now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Williamson looks up. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Sandoval. 2 gone now. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. And he struck him out, so a good pitch. Here's Joe Panik. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Standing in, Buster Posey. Softly hit here to the left side. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Scorched to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's the shortstop.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Jose Alvarez comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Jose Alvarez.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. The throw from his knees on to Albert at first, and this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Winning pitcher is Tyler Skaggs. Loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.